Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and I am back with All Her Fault. I am at the end of episode 5 on to episode 6. Let's get into it. Child, so Brian has come in the house at top speed, tore everything up. 5 minutes till the people get here to interview Marissa and Peter. Brian has knocked down the little bar area. Come to find out, Brian was pressing Peter so tough that Brian had to come on out and let us all know that he told the doctor that Brian wasn't a good candidate, right? Because that would mean he would be independent and maybe he could work. And it also meant that maybe it didn't work because what would an end table do to you versus what a scalpel could do? So everybody's sitting right here looking at Peter because what is wrong with you, right? So then Brian is still pushing him. How did you know it was an end table? It could have been the arm of a chair, blah, blah, blah. And they kept on until Peter let us know that he was the one who hurt Brian. He wanted to play with Brian and Leah so bad because they had pillows on the floor. He thought it would be okay. He sticks his foot out, trips Brian, and messes that baby back up for life. Then Leah's sitting over here crying because she has dealt with this guilt all her life. He was 10. Peter was 10 when it happened. Leah was like, how old are you now? You let me take the fall for this? Peter did this. Peter gave that frog to Carrie, and he did this. Because why is this money still in your trunk? He did this. What's on them text messages? Y'all, my stress is so high right now. So now Leah is upset with Peter and she is pressing him. Maybe you're the one who didn't set the alarm. Maybe you're the one who gave the toy away. Maybe you're the one who is the reason that the baby is not alive anymore. So then the doorbell rings. Marissa is crying. And when the girl say maybe the baby is gone, child, she threw the whole cake on the floor. The people at the door for the interview, do you understand me? They have cleaned the couch. But now there is broken glass, alcohol, and birthday cake on the floor. Let me keep going. So as Peter is going over to help Marissa up off of the cake-laden floor, she was like, you know what I love about Milo? Is that I use him as an excuse to get rid of you. I sent you out to get juice because I like it when you're not there. Child, now we trying to... The people at the door, honey, and then she done got a phone call that maybe it's a boy at a station. So let's see what's going on with that. Praise God, honey, we have Milo. He was in a parking lot, but he's at the station. Marissa has gone in. They have him. He's still brunette. But now we got to unfold all this other stuff. Let's go. This is episode 6. So, baby, Milo is home. He's in the bed. And here comes Peter... because he knows he's lied. And he was like, I know this was hard for you. She was like, I don't care about you. I don't care anything about you. I care about my baby. I don't care what you do. Because you are a liar, Peter. And it doesn't make sense how my baby was returned to me. Because she asked the detective, he wasn't found, he was returned. And he said yes. Child, Milo then came here, got back home and lost his mind. Talking about Carrie let him have Fruit Loops and then knocking pancake mix over on the floor. Now, I get it. We back home. It's okay right now, but we're not going to let this happen. This acting out, I came with the acting out. But the police have come back over. They found the hotel because they took some pictures of some hotels where the car was found with Milo in the trunk. And he identified one of the rooms, right? So then he leaves out. And then Peter leaves out, goes in the room with him. Child, the detective told Marissa that usually when a child is returned, a ransom has been paid. Now, I think I'm going to find out what happened to that money in the trunk. Because Marissa is like, we never got a ransom call. Detective was like, okay. Now, Peter done lied about everything else. I'm sure Marissa is on this. Child, Jenny has come over here with Jacob with a play date with Milo, right? They playing, then all of a sudden you hear a crash. Here comes Jacob running out, talking about Milo said that Carrie liked him better. And he said, no, she's my nanny. And then Milo talking about Carrie said we'll never be apart. Child, they had to take him home. Because what are you talking about? And then, as the ladies are sitting there talking before this happens, Jenny was like, I want you to know I was really trying to be your friend. I wasn't trying to avoid a lawsuit. She was like, where would you get that from? She was like, my husband. Richie ain't worth nothing. Child, they need to catch Carrie because she is on an unaliving spree. She has unalived some man in the hotel. Come to find out, he may be the man who took Milo back. Now he is laid out in a hotel room. This is a lot. Baby, you know Marissa cannot sleep because how could you? So she was asking Peter about the baby monitors, right? So she around here looking for the baby monitors. She's gone through the whole house. So she gets to the cabinet. She finds one monitor. Then she was like, okay, they got to have a cord. She reaches up, pulls down the cord, and a blanket falls, and the money bag is on the shelf. She pulls the bag off the shelf and opens it up, and that is where the money is. Now she's sitting there thinking about what the detective has said, and where did this money come from? Now, Marissa has lied to the police because Peter did not want her to tell them that there's money in the house. There was a ransom call, right? But the dude, Rob Murphy, who Carrie unalived, was like a gambling person too. I don't know, he could be tied into Colin. I don't know, but I'm ready for this to wrap up. Baby, this Sarah is something else, isn't she? So Jenny asked her to pick the baby up because she had a meeting at 3 o'clock. So when Jenny goes to pick Jacob up, Sarah lets her know that they have run into Richie. She thinks Richie is somewhere doing something for school, but they said, no, we saw him in the parking lot. Maybe now that Milo is back home, maybe you can focus on your family. Girl, what? I just asked you to pick up the baby, and I'm not getting on your fundraiser. P.S. Dakota Fanning is acting her behind off, right? She done got Jacob. Jacob told me, can we go home now? She said, mommy has something to do. I hope she on her way to Richie. Y'all, Richie was sitting in his car at the beach scrolling on TikTok while she was running across the city picking up her child over there to Sarah's house when Richie could have got the baby and went home. He talking about he doing it for her so she can spend more time with Jacob. She has said a lot of stuff. At the end of it, she asked for a divorce. That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. When I tell you these the best detectives on TV, honey, they have gone back over to this Murphy lady house who they found at the bus stop, right? So come to find out, the man who was unalived in the hotel is Rob Murphy, her ex-husband. Because he was the one that, let the baby go. Then, as they continue to question her, we find out that Josephine Murphy is her daughter, who is Carrie Finch, the one who kidnapped Milo. What the F? Child, Marissa done found out that Colin has been defrauding all of their accounts. Him and Leah have walked in. She has confronted him. He said that he relapsed. He lost big. He's been moving money around for 6 months, right? But now he's informed by Marissa that his bookie was found unalived in the hotel room that was holding Milo. While they're talking and the alarm has been turned off, here comes Carrie opening the door, and they're in there fussing. I'll be back. Oh, my bad. I thought she was breaking in the house to get Milo. Baby, she done broke in the house with the pew-pew pointed at Marissa. And the detective is on the phone talking about, have you ever heard of Josephine Murphy? Hold on, child. Episode 7 is on now. Oh, okay. Got it. So Josephine and Kyle were together. She was 16. They was living in a trailer park or under a bridge. She done got pregnant, came home after buying stuff for the baby. He's been arrested for trafficking, drugs. Now she done gone handed rocks to cradle because she done lost her baby. Got it. Baby, so Carrie Josephine has had a hard go at it. Her mama thinks she crazy. She done put her out. She done made her pay off her credit card. The daddy thinks she crazy because she says she want to help somebody. He's gone out to this house to collect the debt from Colin because he done got himself in some gambling trouble. He thinks she crazy because she want to help somebody. Now she gets out of the car and finds Milo sitting outside by himself on this big estate. Why y'all not watching your kids? I'm going to finish this episode and I'm going on to the last one. and then we're going to do hot topics. Bye, y'all.